I think a big part of the healing journey is being able to recognize your patterns, recognize triggers to your habits and the rewards that they bring you. And a lot of the work that I do in my coaching programs with clients is to recognize those patterns and identify with who you want to be next. Because so much of our identity evolution is tied to habit evolution. And I am a big believer in science and research as much as I am in spirit and soul and plant medicine. And I'm really firmly lean on a lot of the modern behavioral science that's available now, and some of the works of behavioral scientists like James Clear, and how we can use our habit and habit hacking to change our very identity, to change the very organization of the fiber of our beings, and leave the impact and legacy that I know you want to leave. Because if you are subscribed to this channel, or you follow me on some of my other social media, or maybe you know me or have worked with me in the past, then you know I'm really passionate about information and about science as much as the soul. So with that, I really use some of this research around habit hacking and the 3 R's of habit formation as defined by James Clear. We have the reminder, the routine, and the reward. The reminder is the trigger. It's the cue that initiates a particular habit of yours, which is the routine, the second R. And then depending on the results of the routine, that gives us our third R, the reward. And there are 5 specific triggers, or 5 cues, or 5 reminders that we can use to our advantage. Because once we know them, again, we can identify patterns and change them by simply substituting something else, a different R in that equation. Now, the 5 triggers are either emotional, other people, a specific time, a specific place, or an immediately preceding action, or an event that occurred just before the habit took place. So again, there's an emotional trigger. I feel bored. I feel lonely. I feel angry. I feel tired. And then reaching for a sugary snack, right? That would be an emotional eating pattern that I see a lot of, and really is at the basis of so much of the inflammation that we experience in modern day living. Prior action. Was there an immediately preceding event that was the cue? When I'm in the bathroom and I'm brushing my teeth, that's the immediate preceding event to cue me to scrape my tongue as part of my daily practice. So you can use that prior action, or that immediate preceding event, that reminder, and use it intelligently to cue a different habit or a different routine. Other people you can use advantageously, minding your company and who's around you, and asking people to be your accountability buddy by sharing your goals and your future identity with them. A good sentence stem you could take a minute to work with is, I want to be the person who, and spend 30 to 60 seconds just writing with no editing who you want to be, and share that with other people, and use that as the trigger for healthier habits on a daily basis. Specific time, specific place can also be used as a different kind of trigger or reminder for the desired habit. I know that I'm going to brush my teeth and scrape my tongue in the mornings when I'm in the bathroom. So I'm using both time and location as that cue for me to execute those self-care habits, those sensory organ routines that are so recommended in the yogi self-healing path, referred to as dinacharya. These daily rituals are often done in the mornings. And you can use any one of these 5 habit triggers to then initiate a new routine and then give you finally the better reward, right, that you're after, which is more energy, less fear, deeper sleep, better digestion, clear thinking, clear skin, stronger relationships, stronger intuition, better confidence, and more ease in daily life. This is the long game that we're running here in my communities. And you can use these 5 habit triggers and know that in the work that you do with me and in this community, we use small, sustainable, actionable steps. We Kaizen approach habit evolution so we can get to the identity evolution, which are so tied together. There's so much more I could say about this, but I just want to introduce you to this concept of these 2 evolutionary processes of habit and identity being inherently linked, what those 3 R's of them are, and the 5 triggers that you can work with to identify the patterns and start changing them in your life. Good luck.